Hello. Now I will discuss about one of the form controls, progress bar. So first, let's define what is progress bar. So progress bar is a control that an application can use to indicate the progress of a lengthy operation such as calculating a complex result, downloading a large file from the web, and etc. So this is what the progress bar looks like. So as you can see, you have the bar and the color green represents the progress, so the current progress. So next, this is the properties. This is the properties under progress bar. So we have margin, minimum, maximum, step, style, value, and more. So next, the common properties. So the common properties of progress bar, we have the minimum, maximum, and value. So the minimum, we declare it as sample named at minimum. So it is typically set to a value of 0, the start of a progress. So the minimum is simply the start or the very starting point of a progress. So that is the minimum. And maximum, we declare it as sample named at maximum. So it is typically set to a value indicating the completion of a task. So the maximum is the completion or the certain value of the completion of a task. So that is the maximum. Next, the value. So we have the value, sample name that value, we declare it as like that. So the value represents the value of the progress that the application has made toward completing the operation. So the value, it is the value of the current progress or the progress of that application. For example, we have the 75%, 50%, and the maximum is 100%. So the value is the current progress. So for you to understand this more, this minimum, maximum, and value, let me show you a demonstration. Okay, so here, as you can see, we have the progress bar in the middle. So just click it to look for the properties. As you can see on the right side, we have the properties, and let's change the value to 50%. So let's try to change it. Also, as we can see in the visual, we have the bar is in the 50%, so the half. So let's change it again. Let's change it to 75%. So you can see the bar went to the 75%. So that is the an example of value. So the value is the progress or is the current progress of in the progress bar. So let's change it to 90. As you can see, the progress or the value is in 90. That's why, as you can see in the graphics, it is in 90%. So we try to change it to 10 and it became 10%. So the value, so that is the example of the value. So as you can see here in the video, the minimum value here is 0 and the maximum here is 100. So we can also change that to other numbers. For example, you can change the maximum to 1,000, 10,000, or any number or any value. Depends on your application or program. Okay, so next, the PowerPoint again. So this is the sample code to show how progress bar works. So this is a sample code just to show you how we code inside the progress bar. So let me show you a demonstration video again regarding this, and let's watch the demonstration. Okay, so first, let me show you how to put a progress bar in your app. So look for the progress bar in toolbox and drag it and change it to the size you want. Okay. And then let's go back to the toolbox and find for button, so that when we click the button, we can see the progress. Okay, so let's just demonstrate it in a simple code. And then here, yeah, we already have the button. And then let's double click the button and put our code here. And we will use the minimum, maximum, and value that we tackled earlier. So, yeah, let's type progress bar 1 that minimum zero, and progress bar 1 that maximum is equals to 100. So we can change it to other numbers. Okay, later. Let's try it later. And we use for loop. For int I is equals to 0, I is less than or equal 100, I plus plus. And then under this for loop, let's put progress bar 1 that value is equals to I. Okay, so this is a simple code you can use, and let's try to run it. Okay, start. You can start the program and see what happens if we click the button. If we click the button. Okay, so this is the application, and then try to click the button. And yeah, that's it. You can see the progress when we click the button. So that is simply the representation of a progress bar. So now let's try to change it to 1000. And and let's start it again. And it's the same. You can change it to any number we like. So let's try to add a style. So we have 3 styles: marquee, continuous, and blocks. And so we try to add a style for the progress bar. So let's see what happens if we put it as marquee. So that is the marquee style in the progress bar. As you can see, you can just add it by progress by sample name that style is equals to progress bar that's bar style that marquee. So let's try to change the marquee to continuous, and let's see what happens. Okay, so let's try. It works. So as you can see, that is the continuous style. Put it to 1000. Yeah, so that's it. So that is a simple code that you can see how the progress bar works. So okay, that's it. So this are the references where I look for my definitions and the keywords I use in the PowerPoint presentation. So these are the references. So thank you again. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.